What's up everyone, this is Dr. Webb here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. You don't want to miss them. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about post-bac programs. What are they? Who needs one? What programs are out there? And some tips for you guys. For those who don't know, I did a post-bac program right out about 2 years outside of college before I went to medical school, and I'm going to be talking about that as well. So for those who are unaware, a post-bac program is a program that you complete after your undergraduate degree to enhance your application for other programs such as medical school. I went on the AAMC's website and searched for post-bac programs, and there are about 230 programs that they have kind of listed in lots of different states. So basically, essentially, you go onto their website and you select the location. Also, you select if you want a certificate, because the post-bac programs that you do, some of them are for master's degrees, whether you get a degree from it versus just a certificate. And also if you are a DACA applicant or not. But just scrolling through some of the post-bac programs, they have one at Arizona State. They have one at Boston University for pre-medical students. They have one at Brown University, California North State University, Case Western, Chapman Charles Drew University out in LA, Drexel, which I have some friends that did that program, Eastern Virginia Medical School. It's a 1-year master's degree. So these post-bac programs, they range from anywhere between 1 to 3 years, and it just depends on whether you just want to do a certificate program, which means you just get a paper and says, oh, you completed the post-bac year, or if you want a master's degree, which means it may be a little bit more work in terms of getting courses that are completed and getting your thesis and all of that good stuff. But when should you consider a post-bac program? I would recommend a post-bac program to someone who is applying to medical school that has substandard scores as well as GPA. So if your GPA is like a 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and then, your MCAT, 500, 505, maybe 503, 502. That's when I would look into a post-bac program. And like I said before, I did one at Georgetown Medical School. And my program was a year long. And essentially, we took classes with the medical students. So the students were taking, let's say, biochemistry. We were in the classroom with them. We were compared to them in terms of the scores, as well as we took the same exams that they took. Essentially, you were a medical student for that particular class, but you weren't in the medical school. You're doing the post-bac program. And then we took, like anatomy. We took neuroscience and various courses kind of throughout the year. And my particular program essentially is called the GEMS program, Georgetown Experimental Medical Program. It essentially teaches you how to study, how to take tests, how to conceptualize, and that program essentially set me up for success in medical school. So every program is different in terms of what they are structured for, and some programs are more geared towards getting you ready for the MCAT. My post-bac program did not require us to retake the MCAT. Some do, so just pay attention to that when you are applying or looking through the programs. And other programs require you to maintain a certain GPA while you're in it. In other words, just require that you complete it. So, but I think the best programs are programs that have a linkage or affiliation to a medical school. So when you're searching through these programs, look for ones that if they have a really good acceptance rate to the medical school. And I think that's probably the best or the easiest way to get into medical school. If you go to the post-bac program, you do well in it, they have a conditional acceptance, is what it's called, to the medical school. And that's essentially what Georgetown had. So, and people talk about all the time, like, hey, how do you get into medical school with a low GPA or a low MCAT? And that is essentially the way to do it. So consider a post-bac program if you have a lower score, something in your application that may not make you competitive. And you can look through the AAMC website. I'll put the link in the description below. But essentially, search through this in terms of where you want to go do your post-bac program, whether you want to stay on the East Coast or West Coast or down South. And then look for programs geared to what you want to take from it. Whether you need help with, studying or learning how to take tests, there's programs that are geared towards that. Whether you just want to strengthen your application, and most of the programs will allow you to do that and show the medical schools that you can handle the work. Or if you just want to do a program to get into medical school. So it varies in terms of which program that you're looking for. Like I said, there's some that are a master's program, some that are just a certificate, and maybe the master's ones are maybe look a little bit better in your application if you do well in it. And then there's the cost of it. Various schools are different depending on where you go. Most people take out loans for this. It's a graduate program. So it wouldn't be too hard to get a loan for the program, but my school was maybe $30,000 for that particular year, but every school is different. So that's what I suggest for you guys and tips for you guys in terms of post-bac programs. Like I said, it's usually to strengthen your application for medical school. So if you're in a position where your GPA is low, your MCAT's low, you're having a hard time getting into medical school, I would look into a post-bac program, either a certificate program or a master's degree, and look for one specifically that have linkage to medical schools. That'll give you the best chance of getting in. This is Dr. Webb. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. We'll see you next time.